Hello, welcome to Adult Skating for Membership Growth and Retention. This is presented by the Adult Skating Committee. We'll take you through some tips and tricks to help make your club as adult friendly as it can possibly be. My name's Aviva Cantor and I'm the chair of the Adult Skating Committee.
And I'm Rachel Kuhn. I am the vice chair for ice dance on the Adult Skating Committee.
So here's what we'll review today. Today, we're going to go over an adult skating program overview. Then we'll go to the benefits of having adult skaters as club members. Next, tips for recruiting and retaining adult skaters as club members. We'll make sure your club is adult friendly, and then we'll go over some additional resources for adult skating. So first, an overview. What we like to say about our program is that whether you're an adult who became a skater or a skater who became an adult, the U.S. Figure Skating Adult Skating Program has a place for everyone to learn, enjoy, and participate, regardless of age or level of ability. First, I'll give you some rough numbers. 36% of U.S. figure skating members over the age of 21 are adult figure skaters. In total, there are 24,234 age 21 plus members within the U.S. figure skating population. And we were able to calculate adult skaters by seeing who's taken tests, who's competed, who's been a part of a competitive team, etc. Additionally, we have 53 adult synchronized skating teams in the adult masters, open adult, and open masters levels who competed at sectionals in 2020. There are even more adult synchronized skating teams active in this country who just didn't compete this year. Also, the average number of competitors at the annual U.S. Adult Championships is 441. This is truly our annual family reunion, and we keep seeing the numbers grow. Actually, in 2020, we saw a record number of adult qualifying event entries with 263 entries across 10 events. Also within our program, we have tests which are available for adult skaters as standard or adult candidates. We have testing opportunities in moves in the field, free skate, pairs, partner dance, solo dance, and figures. We also have many competitive opportunities for adult skating. The premier event is the U.S. Adult Championships, which is held every April. At this event, it's open to skaters adult bronze and higher. We have events in singles, pairs, partner dance, solo free dance, dramatic entertainment, and light entertainment. We also have the Eastern, Midwestern, and Pacific Coast Adult Sectional Championships. At these competitions, skaters can qualify for the 10 championship events at the Adult Championships, and there are also many non-qualifying events. We also have the Adult Competition Series. That's where clubs come in. Adult Competition Series events take place at club competitions throughout the year, and it's free to register your competition to be a part of our series. It's offered for skaters in Adult 1 through Adult Bronze, and they earn points which ultimately are added up to get their placement in the series, and the last part of the series is at sectionals. All you need for the Adult Competition Series is free skate events in Adult 1 through Adult Bronze and 6.0 judging. You also have the option of IJS judging for the bronze level. We also have synchronized skating opportunities for adult skaters. There are non-qualifying competitions and there's sectionals. There's also synchro nationals for adult and masters teams. We have theater on ice opportunities for adult skaters. There are many all-adult theater on ice teams, and they can compete at National Theater on Ice as well as other theater competitions. We also have National Showcase. This is available to adult skaters in adult bronze and higher. And as of 2018, there's an Adult Parade of Champions event at National Showcase. Lastly, we also have non-qualifying and Compete USA competitions throughout the year. Pretty much any competition is going to have some form of adult events and hopefully a lot of adult competitors. We'd also like to acknowledge these all-adult non-qualifying competitions, which happen throughout the year. So these are a really great opportunity for adult skaters to have mini family reunions and compete together. So we wanted to acknowledge these competitions, and they're listed roughly in the order in which they typically happen throughout the year, with Peach Classic starting off the season usually Labor Day weekend. So we have Peach Classic in Duluth, Georgia. We have the Ann Arbor Adult Open in Ann Arbor, Michigan. This event was actually new last year. We have Buckeye Open, currently in Cleveland, Ohio. In the past, it was held in Cincinnati. We have the Deborah Burgoyne North American Invitational, more commonly known as Wyandotte, held in Wyandotte, Michigan. We have New Year's Invitational, held in Virginia. We have Midwinter Warm-Up, held in the Los Angeles area. And we have Colonial Adult Challenge, held in Massachusetts. So these competitions, a reason that adult competitions are so popular is that adult skaters really like competing with one another at events where there are a lot of adults. And also at these events, the groups tend to be a bit larger. So adult skaters like that as well. And nearly all of these events are also part of the adult competition series. And Rachel's going to take the next section.
Okay. Thank you, Aviva. I'm going to talk about the benefits of having adult skaters as club members. First of all, it's fairly obvious having adult skaters in your club increases your club membership. Adult skaters, one of the great things about adult skaters, unlike the child skaters that grow up and they may go off to college, the adult skaters, we kind of stick around. They never really leave. Once you hook an adult skater into your club, chances are they're going to be there for a very, very long time. So they increase your club membership. Adult skaters are an excellent source of volunteers. They will serve as club officers, board members, and officials. I can say from my experience, adult skaters are some of the most ambitious people and some of the most successful people I have ever met in my life. These are people with, very successful professional careers. They're accountants, lawyers, medical professionals, project managers, graphic designers. These are all valuable backgrounds that can help serve your club board in the various positions that you need. They bring a unique perspective as being skaters. Some of them are also skating parents as well. Many adult skaters lace up their skates and take their first learn to skate class because they have a child who's also skating. So not only do they bring for a board to serve on your board, not only do they bring the perspective of being a skating parent, but they also bring the perspective of a skater as well. So they have that unique position. Some of the adult skaters also are coaches, so they've got that dual way of serving and that dual perspective. They're a source of financial support to your clubs. Like I said, adult skaters are very ambitious people and they can come up with some fundraising ideas and other ways to help your club. And I think one of the most important and beneficial reasons to have adults as club members is they serve as role models to the skaters on and off the ice. One thing the adult skating community is very well known for is the camaraderie among skaters. Most adult skaters will tell you that their skating friends are some of the best friends they've ever had in their lives. And we go to the rink from our jobs and from our busy days, and we look forward to seeing those friends, and we're there and we support one another. And that support and that camaraderie really does trickle down. The way the adult skaters treat one another trickles down. It sets a great example for the younger kids in the club, and it shows them how to treat one another and how to have fun and be supportive. And the adult skaters support the younger skaters very much on and off the ice. It just makes for a great overall atmosphere. Some tips for recruitment and retention of adult skaters.
I think I'm going to take this section.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry, I get so excited to talk about adult skating.
It's okay. So as with all members in your club, you need to really accept an adult skater's value without regard to skating skills. It's important to remember that adult skaters have a diverse range of abilities. They can be former elite athletes or they can be beginners, but either way, it's highly likely that they're quite serious about the sport and they're quite dedicated, and you need to appreciate that. Respect them as athletes. Just understand that they want to progress and meet their goals. And think about this too. If your club or your rink is dividing freestyle sessions by test level, ensure that you're including adult test equivalencies in your guidelines. An example of this would be if you're at a rink that divides high and low freestyle and you need to have a juvenile free skate to skate on a high freestyle. To add to those guidelines, you could also add adult gold free skate, because when you look at the test requirements for adult gold and juvenile, they're almost identical. And this ensures that adults will have an easier time finding a session where they can practice. Additionally, when you're scheduling ice time or other events, think about the typical work hours of an adult skater and try to make sure that there's ice time available when adult skaters can practice. Think later afternoon, evening, or weekend sessions. The average adult skater wants to practice in the evening or in the weekend. Many adult skaters also practice at the crack of dawn before work, but that can be difficult as well, especially for those who are raising children, to get to the rink early in the morning. So just make sure that you're giving them an opportunity to practice, because just because the kids get out of school at 3 o'clock, it doesn't mean that the adults are off work yet. Remember, when you're scheduling club activities, your adult members, more often than not, they want to be a part of the club activity and would greatly appreciate being invited and having a part in it. Club activities can be absolutely anything. This can be your annual club banquet where you honor the achievements of club members. Make sure you honor the achievements of adult members there. There are many ways to do that. Additionally, just like you do for your regional competitors, we're seeing more and more clubs offering send-offs for competitors who go to the adult championships and represent their club. A club of mine that I used to be in, they did something really great where before the adult championships, this was in 2012, we had pieces of paper set out at the rink before freestyle with the names of the local adult skaters who were going to compete. And the kids in the club were encouraged to write messages of good luck for the adult skaters. And they did it, and we all took them, and I actually hung mine on the door of my hotel. So it was a really great way to encourage camaraderie between youth members and adult members, and making us feel important as well. Additionally, you can always inspire, motivate, and encourage potential adult skaters, simply acknowledging that adults skate too.
All right, and I'm going to talk about making your club adult friendly. So some things to ask yourself if you're trying to determine if your club is adult friendly. Does your club allow adult skaters to skate in club exhibitions or shows? Whether it's a group number or whether it's offering them some type of highlight or solo, make sure that they are also included. Allow adult skaters to participate in club-sponsored clinics. Does your club recognize adult athletes with the same awards, banners, financial aid, celebrations, and gear as standard track athletes? Does your club include adult events in your competitions? Does your club register to be a part of the adult competition series? Does your club allow adult skaters to participate in critique sessions? If you're bringing in judges to do critiques of skaters who are going off to a major competition, make sure you offer that for adults as well. They certainly appreciate being able to get the feedback from judges. It is just as valuable for adult skaters as it is for the younger skaters. Does your club allow adult skaters to serve as club officers and board members? As I said, they have very valuable backgrounds. Reach out to them when it's time to start soliciting people to run for office, and encourage them to run if they haven't expressed an interest. Sometimes it just takes extending an arm and asking an adult skater to get involved, and they'll be hooked, and they will definitely step up to the plate. Does your club allow adult skaters to be club delegates for governing council? And does your club offer coffee clubs, all adult sessions, and all adult learn to skate classes? Finally, does your club consider submitting bids to host adult qualifying competitions? Hosting an adult qualifying competition, whether it is the adult sectionals or the U.S. Adult Championships, is a great way to get your club behind adult skating, and also show your younger skaters what that camaraderie of adult skating is like. I can speak from my experience. My club has hosted events, and the younger skaters had an absolute blast seeing the adult skaters and the creativity and the passion, and it really inspired a lot of the younger skaters.
So here we have some additional resources. A question we get frequently is, where can I find information? Because there's a lot of information to digest. So here are 3 places to go. We have a vanity URL, usfigureskating.org/adult skating. This will take you to some general information. You can also get there from usfigureskating.org by selecting skate, skating opportunities, and adult skating. Additionally, if you're logged into members only, there's more information about adult skating. You can select skating opportunities, adults. And it also kind of depends on what type of information you're looking for. For example, if you want information specific to adult tests, like the adult test forms are listed in members only alongside the standard track test forms. So it really depends on what you're looking for. But also, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to the Adult Skating Committee, and our contact info is here.